So, funny story. Um, when I tried to load this game, so yeah, funny thing. When I tried to record this game after I slept overnight, and it was just a black screen. So I had to close and reopen the recording program, and because of this, because because the program couldn't record anything, I could not record the fight with the virus in Mira anymore. But what I can tell you is that Amos is a fucking lifesaver. He has several moves, and I think I actually have a guide that tells me what he does. Where is it? He has Pep Talk. I'm looking at this from a guide because I had to understand what exactly was going on. Basically, the eggs they're like values for bonus HP, bonus attack, bonus speed, I think bonus defense. So that's what those eggs. This guy told me that's what those eggs were for, in the simulations. Also, I think the mini games are also to fill your egg meter values. I think that's the only way you can do it outside of collecting eggs in simulations. So it says that Amos's moves are Pep Talk. This is the one you're probably going to use most often. This basically does everything awesome that can be done for your party. It revives them all, restores them all to full health, gives them all 5 buffs, and gives you a large supply of miscellaneous stored abilities. 1 revive, 5 seconds of invulnerability, 10 charge points, a minute of autoplay, 999 stored healing, and 1,000 stored strike. Note that this adds 1 additional way to revive Murad and Malins if they die and you have no revives, bringing the total to 3. Pep Talk, hacking a revive, and auto-continuing. Frostbite. A multi-hit attack that does crazy damage. If you have Spike Plate on, consider throwing this out and watch in amazement how quickly the boss's HP goes down. Great as a finisher. Ice Bomb. Sets a time bomb with a 60-second timer. Every time you hit the virus, the damage the bomb deals goes up. Pull this puppy out when you're going for the offensive push. And don't forget to have ×2 damage on when it goes off. Snowflake. A long-lasting charm which protects against status effects. Not a horrible choice, but honestly his other ones are better. You have other better options for status curing, most notably Alphys's Med Beacon. Chill Charger. Inflicts the null status for a very long time. Great against, not gonna say the name, with his insta-kill special attacks and 20,000 healing Cosmic Sponge, and against Gurgaroon with his Hackworm and Reboot. But under most circumstances, you'll want one of his other abilities instead. So, yeah. Well done. Another piece of data saved from the clutches of the virus. I never imagined you accomplishing so much. I imagined you being disconnected by now. The item being attacked was a program for digital representation, something to give digital features to an entity with no features in the real world. Is the virus wanting to implant itself into a body somehow? That doesn't match up with the program's requirements, though. This is clearly made for a biological organism. Wait, is this Sample 217, or is this something else? Well, the important thing is that the virus didn't get it. Hurry, we don't have much time. See, I kinda bummed out that I didn't get to record finishing off Viren, but Viren is done and dealt with. That's what matters. Let's check our resources, see what the haps are. 4 days? I thought I had more time. Alright, Alphys and Biobeta. Gotta find that virus. I've been studying you. More to the point, I've been studying your program. At least what I can see of it. Isn't it interesting the way we perceive things? When you are a computer program, whose eyes can you really look through other than the eyes of your creator? He who made your eyes controls what you see. You have a complex and unusual visual interpretation algorithm. Tell me, what does this virus look like each time we fight it? And I wonder what you would look like through the eyes of the virus. Now there's an interesting concept. Now that I think about it, a lot of the viruses we've been fighting have been designed very similarly to, the robots that have been helping us. So, that makes you wonder, is it really a virus we're fighting, or is it something else? Because if it were a virus, it would have looked a lot different. Now, I have an inkling of where this virus might be. First, I need to check the maze. I can't guarantee he'll be in here, but it's definitely worth checking out. Also, I do need to pick up these eggs. The eggs with purple specks on them, those are what matter. So yeah, what was his name? Amos is like, he is absolutely amazing. Now, he does have only a 1 in 20 chance of appearing in battle. How have I never come down here before? I very much needed a hack tip, so I'm glad I came down here. So yeah, he is a very, very handy ally to have. Like, incredibly fucking useful. Incredibly fucking useful. I dare say we're almost done with the game, actually. Of course, I'm sure that, I don't know if there will be, like, a bonus boss or anything that will make my life hell, but we'll have to see. I'm also really gonna have to look hard for, any, power cells, because I did not know I did not have that much time left. I knew you were gonna be over there! I knew he was gonna be over there! I knew it! I abso-fucking-lutely knew it. Okay, I have to find a way to get over there. So, I've also been thinking, you know how all the robots have basically one way or another said that when their simulation dies, eventually we're gonna have to, like, pick a simulation to help survive? It's definitely gonna have to be Alphys's, because think about it. He's worked hard to make it so that the simulation, which is simulating surviving in different conditions, can stay alive. He's worked hard to focus on the main mission while everyone else has done their own thing, you know? So I would imagine that the most logical thing for me to do would be to have Alphys's simulation survive. I don't know if the game is gonna throw any curveballs at me to make it feel like a difficult choice, but I've already very well made up my mind. It's gonna have to be Alphys's simulation that lives. But the thing is, damn it. If Alphys's simulation lives, do the other simulations die? That is what I don't know. Is there anything down here? There's just you. I gotta figure out a way to get back up to where I gotta find a way to get back up to that pedestal from before. because that's what the virus is. Hey there, Med. Yeah, I bought all your stuff. Slowly running out of time. Although, the night phase could offer me a chance to get, Power Cell, hopefully. See, I think I only get one Power Cell per night, so I could potentially keep walking across the entirety of the map until I come across a Power Cell. That seems logical, right? I don't understand how the hell I'm supposed to get to that virus. And I'm slowly running out of time. And I'm now realizing, if I have to start everything all over again, fighting these viruses might be a bit of a pain in the ass. No, I'm not gonna make it. Damn it. Alright, I found a Power Cell, that's good. So, I also found out that leveling up the robots does actually increase their stats, not just their HP, even if slightly. So, leveling them up is actually just as important. But what's also important is I need to focus on the other robots, as I feel, what was his name? I feel Malins has definitely had his time to shine with leveling up. Also, I think what's really nice about Amos being on our team is I don't have to worry about I don't think I have to worry about him dying since he has a 1 in 20 chance of appearing. But as per the standard with the double-edged sword, that also means I can't rely on him to revive my party if they all die, because if he's not appearing by the time my entire party dies, I'm screwed. If Alphas and Malins die, I'm also screwed, because they offer ways to heal or revive my party. And that's kinda not something you want to lose. It really, really isn't. Just like old times when I was only looking for clocks. Now, there is something I kind of wanted to say, but I didn't want it to be too spoilery. But let's just say that there is definitely a boss that is an absolute pain in the ass to defeat that's coming up. The thing is, I don't know. I think Viren is in all 4 simulations, so I don't know if this supposed super strong boss is going to be in a simulation or if it's going to be accessible from somewhere much easier to reach. Man, you really like those clocks. Also, I don't know, I think I forgot to mention this. One of the other factors that led to me being able to easily defeat Viren is that I read about how I read it in the guide that I found that using a hack chip on his HP isn't really as effective as one would think, unless you're fighting a much earlier boss. However, using a hack chip on his strength or his defense will actually reduce it to 0, which I think is the reason why I managed to deal fuckloads of damage to him. So, that's really handy. The more hack chips, the better. Of course, hack chips are ludicrously expensive, but, oh, also, do you remember Payload? That robot that called Payload found something? Apparently, he only sells 1 hack chip in each area that we find him. So, Jedmed I believe, sells... I don't know if it was Jedmed or that hacking robot, but one of them's... Hey there, Amos. You were a real lifesaver, you know? What was I saying? One of those robots... The reason he sells a hack chip for 10,000 instead of 1,000 is because they never run out of hack chips. But they're not really like a major necessity, they just kind of make the battle easier. So, yeah. So real quick, let's go ahead and take a look at where else we need to go. Alphas and Biobeta. Biobeta is, of course, my priority at the moment, because I really need to find that super virus and take him out. He's somewhere near, he's somewhere near, what was his name? Sandbox or something? Whoa, hold on, how do I already have my egg bar almost... Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what happened. So, I think what happens is, if Coffee dies, I think the stats reset, but if I leave a simulation with a certain amount of stats, and I go back into that same simulation, my stats are saved and the enemies are all reset. I think that's what happened. So now that I have plenty of time, I think the best thing I can really do right now is process of elimination. I need to go through each, Ooh, sorry. I need to go through each pathway, and by process of elimination, figure out where this final virus is. Because I remember I made it there before. I just need to figure out how. So we'll start with up here. Up here, it's different. That's a wall. So we'll start with down here. Yeah, these two rooms are not it. Also, having all these eggs will really help out with dealing with the virus. Now, I think what it means by egg values when I upgraded those, it must have... Hey, payload. It must have something to do with, Yeah, there we go. That's what this terminal is. So... Fuck, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, the egg values. I feel like it must have something to do with, like, how much the values are, what the values are worth in game. I don't know though. Alright, we've already wasted plenty of time here, but the more chips, the better. So we don't need to go down here anyway. And with no enemies in our way, we can walk around. So yeah, we don't need to go in here. Which is weird, because I swear I thought this would be how we get into, that room with fucking, Wait, hold on. What if I have to go the other way around? What if where he is, I have to go the other way around? Like, I went like left, I went right in order to go to what was the left side of the block pillar where Sandbox was. So what if I have to go? I went right to end up on the left side. So what if I go left to end up on the right side? It does seem to kind of circle around. This has got to be it. It's gotta be. And if it's that simple to just find the virus, then whoop-de-dang-do. Oh, please let this be where the virus is. Yes! I knew I was right! Alright, you're going down. Oh, I love it when I'm smart! So going left to end up on the right side. Go right to go left. Defense, 0. Frostbite. See, there's almost right there. He only appears every so often, but definitely worth having him on your side. Good to have those up. See, I think when he does intense intensity, I think it resets his stats. Yeah, it does. Abandon. Okay. Where's the avoid abandon button? Okay, you're kind of making things hell for me, pal. I don't understand why these bosses go between difficult and hard, or difficult and easy. Abandon again? Oh no, wait, I got him! Whew! Thank God. I was really concerned there. I wasn't sure if I wasn't sure if I already used my auto thingy or not. Maybe he didn't have as much health as I thought he did. Or maybe no, I thought he had a lot of health, so something went wrong in the middle of Abandon. Looks like abandoned him. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Your damage per second was 2,586. Damn. Don't keep me waiting. The suspense is killing me. I love how Coffee already knows what's gonna happen. The virus was attacking the program's biobeta was developing for his robotic humans, mainly the programs to simulate emotions and early development. Are you saying the virus wants to be happy? How sweet. Well, good work retrieving this piece of data. Data. Every little bit helps. What is it that this virus wants? Like, we speculated before that there was a chance it was like attacking random pieces of data to distract us. But is that really what's happening here? Alpha simulation. Alright, Alphys. You are the easiest dome to traverse. Or you're the easiest simulation to traverse. It's just jumping and going left and right. Simple as that. Ooh. Now, I can't remember if I already defeated the virus in this one, or if I need to talk to Alphys, but I guess that's why Coffee's gonna tell us. What do you got, Coffee? It's in the March. Oh yeah, the March Dome. Oh, that's right. I didn't defeat that one. I don't know if it's gonna be as annoyingly hard as the biobeta dome, but we'll have to see. Ah, it's just a regular virus, so this shouldn't be too hard. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. So we now have 4 hack chips. Frostbite! Wow, fire and ice coming together and working together. How about them apples? Oh God. Reboot. Okay, so what this does is it reduces all my HPs to 1. Sleep mode. Oh, I failed. Great. I got him! 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 I actually turned him into a toy. I turned him into a toy just to finish dealing with him. Maybe I should do that more often. Maybe I should do that more often, because that seemed to be really, really, really fucking effective. $30.88, wow. I hate Hackworm. Stop whining. We've saved an important piece of data. I can feel it. We will encrypt it and isolate it from the virus. No further examination is needed. I've examined the data! Listen, Coffee, I don't really know if this guy is programmed to really... I don't know if he's really programmed to listen to you when you tell him not to examine something. It's probably like an automatic protocol. The Alphandone simulation had a unique property. It had a program to sustain 1 or possibly 2 fully realized entities for a long period of time. The other simulations focused on trying to sustain hundreds, even thousands, which is why many of them fell apart. This was a very focused design. That is actually kind of interesting to think about. Like, see, here's the thing. When it comes to trying to sustain habitability for human life on other planets, the very important thing is to make sure that it's habitable for 1 person, or even 2, not for hundreds at once, or even thousands, because you need to make sure that at least 1 person has a chance to survive. But if there's 2 people, there's a chance to repopulate, if 1 is male and 1 is female. Is it possible that the virus has a friend he's planning on bringing along? That's a scary thought. Regardless, it won't be happening now. Okay, so... yeah, this guy in Alphandrome is super annoying. Agar Gyarados, or whatever his name is. Yeah, he is not easy to fight, because he's like very, very fast. Constantly using attacks, and because I don't fully understand how to avoid certain, because I don't understand how to avoid certain attacks, it can make it very difficult for me to deal with him. What you got, Coffee? Speak of the Alphas. So, here's the thing, right? The virus appeared in 3 different domes. Is it going to appear... did it appear in the Winter Dome? Did it already appear in the Winter Dome? I don't recall. I'm just collecting these real quick. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna matter or not. Cause, Hey there. I have renewed faith in you. Forgive me for what I said before. I don't believe the other derelicts would do me harm, even if we do believe in very different futures. The truth is that Amos and I were the most similar. We both had faith in the mission. It's just a shame that Amos broke down before he was able to create his vision. Coffee visited Amos's room very frequently before you were activated. I guess he also cared for Amos. He keeps the room so cold, I suppose in an attempt to preserve him. Surely he must know that keeping a machine cold doesn't preserve it. We are not organic after all. He must simply not know what else to do. I actually read about Alphas talking about this, and it was speculated somewhere that what Coffee is really preserving was sample 217, which apparently is a very important plot point to the game. It's not just some random piece of data that you find like all the others. No. This one is special, unique. And I think the reason why is because I believe sample 217 is actually the key to being able to simulate actual humans, or maybe even have a way to have humans survive. I feel very sorry for him. He is always so busy and so dedicated to his own little mission. I never knew he cared so much. I hope he doesn't refrigerate me as well. Yeah, almost must have really been important. But why did he break down? That's what I don't know. Why did he break down? I believe it would probably be in the Winter Dome. Because it was in the Marsh Dome, and then the Fall Dome. Maybe it's in the Winter Dome. And if not, it's gotta be in the Fall Dome. Nope, not here. It's gotta be in the Fall Dome. Even if it turns to nighttime before I can get there, I really gotta look for another power cell. Oh no, wait, it's right there. I'll be damned. Well, can I go? So okay, so that makes it a lot easier to get to, because trying to hover and go back and forth to land on a platform is still kind of tricky. Alright, final virus, I think. Oh no, not this again. If I turn you into a toy, I think I'll be just fine. God damn it. Okay, I really have to think of a strategy. The guide I read suggested that one way you can deal with things is to quickly buff up your speed and everything, because this guy is just... Wait a minute. I just realized, and I just remembered. Didn't the guide say that Frostbite had a move that could nullify the... Oh god, I'm not gonna make it. Didn't the guide say that the, Didn't he say that Almost had a move that could nullify the enemy being able to use an attack for a very long time? He did say that, didn't he? So, okay, I think that's what I have to do firstly when Almost appears, because like it'll give me a huge amount of time to just wail in on this guy. Because if I don't do something about all those attacks, like Abandon and all that stuff, I ain't ever gonna beat him. So, I think that's the first priority. Like, maybe... I mean, I do have a conditional set to, like, double my attack, my defense, my speed, and and whatever else. Attack, defense, speed, like whatever else. So... I don't know if I made it so that if he attacks me, that sets it to double my stuff, but I need to make sure that I have more time to attack than he does, because he really, really whooped into me. He's the last virus I have to deal with. And he's definitely not easy to deal with either. But if I can take him out, I may be able to finally get through to the final, maybe like the final boss or whatever. Wow, you're at level 30 now. Okay, I think I should get everyone else to level 30. Yeah, I think that'll be vital. I think I should get everyone else to level 30. So for now, I'm going to ignore the little toy robots. Because I really need to make sure that I have all the other robots as strong as Malin's. Otherwise, we're not gonna survive very long. Snow globe. I also need a power cell. That's also important. I need to get all my days back. I don't know why it's suddenly saying I now only have 4 days worth of power. Is it because of all the resources I was dedicating? I don't know. But I desperately need a power cell. Otherwise, it's only going to go to 3 days left worth of power. And that's not going to be good. No, that's a resource capsule, it's not a battery. That's a clock. Leveling up isn't really, like, my biggest concern right now. It is important, but it's not my biggest concern right now. Ah, screw it, fine. See, and I'm not gonna lie, quite a few times I was really tempted to consider looking into the Desolate Hope files, in the hopes that maybe I could, like, manipulate the files a bit, give myself more time. There's a spider there. Give myself more time. And really, I don't really think I would, I don't know, I guess I just don't want to end up losing all power, because I literally have one more virus to kill. That's literally it, just one more virus. And I'd be kind of pissed off if I, had all that stuff reset. Like, don't get me wrong, I would still have all my resources and everything, but just knowing that I would have to go through all that again, especially with how difficult some of those bosses were. And what of Almost? Would Almost not be with me anymore? I just want my battery, man. I just want my power cell. You almost had me there for a second. I thought that was a power cell. That's a toy. I don't think I'll ever find one. But I gotta keep trying. I can't just give up. You know what? I'll take this just for the hell of it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be finding a power cell. I'm just gonna carry these just in case. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time, though. Yeah, that was a resource capsule. Damn it! I only have like 3 days worth of power left, though. Ah, fuck. Theta simulation. Hold on. Wasn't the other robot called Almost? So, Theta simulation. Huh. That's interesting. If Theta isn't the giant robot that's been helping us, then what is Theta? That's interesting. Okay. So, if I lose in the virus battle, my special egg buffs get reset. That much I know. But what I've learned is what those egg values actually do. The health is actually so, if any of my robots lose health, the egg values will heal it back up. They also give them extra, like, stat buffs and all that good stuff. I don't know if I actually need those, though. I mean, I can definitely, like, take the time to, get all the eggs and everything, but I don't know how much these actually matter. Don't worry, I know where it is. It's right there, yeah. Not really that smart. It seems like pink and blue are really the only plentiful eggs, other than that giant robot guy in the Fall Dome. Okay. So, once Almost appears, I need to make sure this guy's attacks are null. Otherwise, he is going to give me a really hard time. So, Reverser. I think this makes all my robots' HP go down to 1. Because this guy is really annoying. Okay, I need to make sure this guy's attacks are null. Which one is it? Chill Charger. Almost got him. Almost got him. Yes! Yeah! Take that, Byron! You suck! And I win! Oh, I feel so good. Oh, I feel so good. Woo! Oh yeah. That's what we call a victory! Yeah! Chill Charger, you really saved my ass there. And also, amazing job, you guys. You've all grown so strong. What is this? A flower. A little white flower with pink petals. Why would a virus try so hard and exert so much energy trying to take such a simple thing? So, I just want to take a moment real quick and just tell you all that I still don't know what causes this virus to lose so much health in so little time. Because I swear like 6 seconds or however long before he died, I swear he had like close to 90,000. So something was really doing huge damage to him. I know it was him having 0 defense that was doing him in, but I don't know exactly what attack was causing him to have so much damage done to him. I think it was probably all the attacks altogether, like all the lasers, the solar balls, all of our attacks, all that stuff. But probably a lot of stats we gave him too. So, like I said before, Reverser basically reduces all of our robots' HP to 1, and some of these moves, like Abandon, can really only be avoided if you have Status Cure 5X. I still don't know where the Status Cure 5X button is or what it even looks like. Maybe I did give the virus too much credit. Maybe it truly is just a simple program attacking at random. The flower isn't simple. Why do you say that? Because it's small? It's insignificant because it's small? It's not worthwhile because it's so small? The flower is complex. It's beautiful. It's small and overlooked. It's stepped on and so easily destroyed. Who are you to say it's not worth saving? You came from a worthless game CPU. Who are you to talk down to anyone about the value of life? I was only observing that it was simple, relatively speaking. I meant no offense. So that's all the virus is dealt with. So, what now? Uh-oh. I'm detecting a huge power surge in the room of the 5th derelict, Amos. I haven't seen anything like it before. The virus is fixating on this location. No! You have to hurry! Go destroy it before it ruins everything! I worked so hard! The signal is much clearer now. It seems that when you were in the simulations with me, my inputs weren't reading correctly. This isn't reading as a virus at all. It's reading as an antivirus program. Have we been fighting an antivirus program this whole time? How can that be true? What am I? I'm so sorry. You are a virus. I designed you to help me with something very important. I couldn't do this alone. You and I have been stealing the data? We are responsible for destroying the simulations? But why? It goes against your mission. It goes against your program. Our mission failed a long time ago, but the derelicts could never see that. Our mission was a novelty to Earth. There were never any serious plans to colonize distant worlds. Oh. So that... Hold up. So that means that means if these simulations really did succeed and humans really were capable of being of inhabiting these simulations, or if we were even able to create a real life dome based on a simulation, if the robots knew how the humans could survive, what would happen then? Because would no human really come all the way out here just to inhabit any other planets? I mean, it's possible that they all died before anyone could even think about coming here. So maybe like these robots don't really know the whole story. But what if what if Coffee is actually right and these humans never really meant were gonna come here all the way out here to the station? That means we really are all on our own in the deep black of space. And no one's gonna come for us. No one's going to check on us. I don't think anybody even knows that we've done all this. Then Earth became silent. Something bad happened. I don't know what. All I know is that there was never any hope for a bunch of broken down robots to save the human race. But there is something. What have you been doing? When Earth was sending science capsules, there was one inside that was different from the rest. Let me guess. Sample 217. Fucking called it. Sample 217. Yes. It was a small human Oh! It was a small human embryo. It couldn't have been but a few weeks old. It had already been harvested for cells many times and was beyond repair, but somehow it was alive. Dude, this fucking game, man. This is amazing. Oh my god, I'm so glad I decided to play this, because this really does have a really captivating story. Like, you're working hard in hopes of saving the human race, and you find out in the end that there was some sort of spark of hope. But what could really be done with it? There wasn't much left of it, but here where everything seemed lost, there was this tiny creature. I wanted to save it. I wanted to save her. That's who Mirad was talking about. When Mirad was saying about how she doesn't know and something about how we need to save her, he was talking about sample 217. I knew there wouldn't be enough power to run our simulations for much longer. But one simulation without the rest of us could run for many more years. I started taking bits and pieces of the other simulations to build my own for her, so she could have a childhood. But the antivirus programs caught on to me before long. So hold on. These pieces that we've been taking, are these the pieces that Coffee was taking? Because let's think about it. There were things like a flower, a tree, a butterfly, a moon, a swing set. A lot of these things might seem like random things, but I mean, for all we know, they could have been representing different things. Like, I think the swing set could have been so she could have had a childhood. A tree was, maybe for... I mean, I don't think we were taking these things, the virus was. So, I made you a real virus. One that could fight off the defensive programs that once I'd found and flagged an item that I needed. That you needed. So, these pieces that we've been taking Coffee needed them, not the virus. Not the the antivirus was protecting them, but Coffee needed them. She did call them items a lot of the time, didn't she? I mean, I call her a she because she has like little eyelashes that make her look female. This is interesting. So, how would all these pieces go together? So, real quick, I was looking at TV tropes about the Desolate Hope, and there's where the dark is not evil trope is listed. It describes something about Malins that I never really thought about. Malins fits this trope to a T. Let's see. The first thing you see when you enter his room is that it's cast in red light with plenty of dark spots still in the room. Mechanical eyes cover the wall, and Malins is pretty scary looking himself with what with the spider-like legs. Things aren't any better inside his simulation. The malwastes are what the planet's surface might be like if it was industrialized. Dust and garbage is constantly blowing in the harsh winds, and there's a really scary looking construct in the background. Then you get to the dome on the edge of the map, and find a cute toy village populated by wooden people who sing praise on how Malin shelters them from the harsh outside world. If anything, Malins can even be thought of as a sort of deconstruction of why Dark is no longer evil, or in his case, realist. He was supposed to be the realist of the group, starting out with simulated miners mining simulated ore. But years of no contact with Earth and the virus ravaging at his systems made him realize that all life is meaningless because to him, all life wants you to die. So he retreated into a little fantasy world like a little kid playing with toys, and doesn't really care if the virus destroys him or not. Poor guy. Wow. And it says Death Seeker. Murad is one, though replace death with sleep mode, though it's the same to her. She explains that she can't activate her sleep mode because the people that made the derelicts made sure that they couldn't activate it until they fulfill their mission, even making loopholes in their programming to make sure. Murad would wish nothing more than to be able to rest once and for all. Oh. Wow. It's... Oh my god. When you really think about it, can you imagine constantly being forced to run a simulation that nobody is ever going to get any use out of? Because you stop getting contact from Earth, and you realize that you really can't stop. You can't sleep. The way you were programmed just won't let you. Have you guys heard of a creepypasta called the Russian Sleep Experiment? Basically, it was a sort of project to see what would happen if a group of people were kept awake with gases and other things for several weeks at a time. I'm not gonna tell you the end results because they are very, very nightmarishly disturbing. But let me just say that those people went insane. They completely lost their minds. And when you think about it, it feels kind of like the same deal here. Because they are not allowed to sleep until they complete their mission, but they can't complete their mission. They can't complete their mission, they can't sleep. They can't sleep unless they complete their mission, and it goes around and around, and it just never stops. It says Handwave. Why are there toys, paintings, snow globes, and clocks all over the ground right outside Lune Infinus? Because the last probes that humanity sent to the station were full of them. Why were they full of objects normally useful to simulation bots? BioBeta explains that the final capsule sent to the base contained these samples. Coincidentally, BioBeta is one of the derelicts that believes humanity has become extinct. Interface screw. Oh yeah, that's... Some bosses have the hackworm attack, which causes static to fill the screen completely, only clearing for a few split seconds at a time. This is bad because the battles are fast-paced Hey, auto, something turn-based battles. So waiting for the screen to clear up so you can see what command you're giving gives the enemy free turns. Yeah, that's why I've been trying to, like, click on things even when he uses Hackworm, because I am not gonna sit around and let him steamroll me. Why the hell is one of the TV tropes for this called technology porn? There's not even anything listed for technology porn. It's just there. What the hell? Why is that there? Sorry, I'm getting kind of sidetracked. Anyways. The defensive network called Pulsar has finally found what I've been hiding. Once it gets into that simulation, it's going to do a system restore. Yeah, remember the boss I mentioned before that was apparently insanely annoying to fight? Yeah, its name is Pulsar. And I can imagine it's not going to be an easy battle. It will undo everything. You have to believe me. What's happening here is hopeless. It always has been. The only hope left is one little person. I want to save her. Kill Pulsar, and I promise that I'll finish this job. If Pulsar is defeated, the whole network will begin to shut down. We will have only moments left. You had been working on a body for yourself too, hadn't you? It was only a dream. A faint hope. I don't matter. Only she matters. But in the back of my mind, I thought it might be nice to keep her company. Grow up with her. Aww, that's actually kind of sweet. 'Cause, like... God damn, that's... I've had a loss of words. That's just really, really sweet. Because wanting to grow up with someone, to keep them company and raise them right, usually that wouldn't be what a robot would have in mind of accomplishing, but Coffee wanted that. When Pulsar is defeated, I will shut myself down, and I will shut you down. I will shut down everything to give that machine enough power for a chance. Will you help me? Pulsar is in Amos' room. I will confront it. I know I have been programmed to see what you want me to see, but I believe in you. We have 3 days. By the way, I would like to point something out. Oh my god! That actually startled me. You know that red capsule in the background in Almos's room? That, my friends, is sample 217. No you don't, 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 no you don't. Ah, crap. What the hell is that? Yeah, this guy is insanely powerful. Vulnera. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay. Okay. I'm panicking. I'm just kind of panicking. I'm just kind of panicking. Cosmics. Okay, I need almost. I really need almost. Yeah. This is why I need almost. That's what I need. Wait. God damn it. I need almost. Vamonos, Amanos. Come on! I really need to understand what these do. I'm also out of hack chips. So, you know what I want to try to do? If I die to this virus, I want... Oh god, not terrible things. Oh, wait, almost. Chill Charger. Let's go full ham on him while we have our chance. I don't know how long it'll last, but we have to keep this up. Wait, is he not affected by toy? Okay, he's gonna attack. Oh, also, something I realized I never really mentioned, all these charges affect they affect the moves that I can use. So if I have, like, more than 2 charges, man. Yeah, this guy is not easy to take out. Oh, another thing I should mention, and this is kind of vital. I think I can only use the stat cure thing a total of 5 times before it wears out. If he uses Cosmic Sponge, I'm pretty much majorly screwed. So, okay, so I really need to, like, look into Vulnera. I forget what that does. I need quick repair. Wait, no I don't. Not yet. His strength and defense is at 0. Come on, you! You're not gonna I'm not gonna let you take down humanity's last hope. Not on my watch. You've caused enough to... You're not gonna cause any trouble for me. I won't ever allow it. You may think you're clever, but you're no more than a mere virus. Of course you're gonna do that. Because of course you want to make life hell for me. Note to self, use hack chips on him to really just lower everything I can. Because if I can lower his max HP, his strength and defense and all that... Actually, that's what I was gonna say earlier. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be the final boss, so what I may actually do, and I'll be honest, it's not something I would be proud of, but considering that times are very, very dire here, I very well may just, like, try to manipulate the files to give myself a lot of chips, and just buy a bunch of hack chips, or maybe a couple of hack chips, so I can easily, like, you know, lower this guy's stats by a lot. Because I'm pretty sure that I'm very quickly going to die. Because this guy is not making this easy on me. Yeah, Cosmic Sponge is the reason why. Really? That didn't affect you? You're kind of an asshole. We need to charge more. Yeah, This is exactly the reason why I really want to, like, just give myself a lot of stuff. For that reason. Because if he uses Cosmic Sponge... Wait, what if I lower his max HP? What if I do that instead? Like, what if I use some of the hack chips for his max HP? Will that work? Would that work? That's gotta work. I like how the heal thing stopped at 404. You know, it's like a computer error. Volnera, I need to take a look at what this does. You motherfucking... Hey y'all. So, just a quick update. Things on my channel have seemed a bit slow and stale, what with uploading mostly Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, having finished uploading Minecraft Solo Survival, and the like. Well, this update is to let you know that other games are indeed on the way. For some time, I was kind of stuck in a stalemate where I couldn't really upload too many playthroughs at once for risk of confusion and disorienting myself, but now things have really thinned out. There's some new games coming soon that piqued my interest, and I look forward to showing them. As for Minecraft, there is the Origins mod that I played with my friends, so once that's finished, that'll be uploaded. But there's two things to note about that. First off is it'll be roughly... possibly less than 10 parts. And as I stated in my community post, for those who missed it, I'm not limiting myself to 30 minutes anymore. It makes it difficult for me to truly be able to enjoy a game, and it's been working well without a limit. I've absolutely been enjoying games again like I used to way before. Don't get me wrong, I still do generally enjoy any game I play, but having to put up so many episodes because I split them into 30 minutes gets exhausting really quickly. So, I removed that 30-minute limit. For those on a tight work schedule, those videos are always there for you to watch anytime. They're not like a limited edition item or anything. So even if it's an hour long or so, you can always jump back into where you left off in the video at any time. Games I recently got are Slime Rancher, because it was on sale until the 17th of January, The Back Rooms, and Satisfactory. though I'll also be diving into the Desolate Hope, the Desolate Room, and Tyke & Sons Lumber Co. So fear not, the smooth flow of games is coming back soon. I know there's a lot of security breach episodes that I've been putting up, and trust me, within roughly 6 or 7 days, the rest will be uploaded. So hang in there, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I looked some stuff up about this online, and I have found some strategies as to how to easily deal with Pulsar. Now, someone mentioned that, it was mostly kind of a tips and tricks article, and one of the tips was, if I get a lot of hacking chips, I just constantly use them on the boss's speed, and eventually they become a near immobile stone, and I could just wail into them. The only issue with that is they said that in order for me to really get the full effect to really wail on them, I would need 16 hacking chips, and that would mean, that would basically mean going through hours and hours of grinding just to get 16,000 bytes just to buy more chips, or even less than that because of how many I currently have now. Yeah, I wasn't about to do that. Those hacking chips can be useful for reducing his defense, reducing Pulsar's defense and attack to 0. And then I looked at another guide, and it gave me some, not really a guide, but comments about how to deal with Pulsar, and someone posted some pretty solid advice. Basically, what you do is, you go to Boxcar's Junction, you set player turn to tweak, and I found out that tweak is the thing that allows me to adjust my team's stats or the boss's stats. And with every single time it's a player's turn, I can just constantly tweak. And I realized I can reduce this guy's cap HP every time I lower it, because Pulsar kept using Cosmic Sponge, and that would restore 200,000 HP. Now, him killing me, yeah, that's still kind of an annoyance. However, now that I know that there is a possible chance that I can use what was it called? What was the move that Amos used? It was something chill. It prevents the boss from using an attack for however long. I don't know if Pulsar can do anything to counter that, but I know that I can use that on Pulsar. And I think that same person also said that they set low HP to heal, and everything else to taser. And I think I gotta go look at what taser does. Now, I gotta be honest, if I run out of power while trying to fight this guy, I'm just gonna react to the ending online, because there is absolutely no way I'm going through all of this again. I got this far I got this far without any worry of without any game overs. No way in hell I want to go through that again. So I need to go over to Boxcar's Junction, and I need to set player turn to tweak. Now I don't know. I think player turn is just when it's my turn to attack after the boss attacks or something, or maybe when it's each of my robots' turn to attack. And I need to set low HP to heal, player turn to tweak, and pretty much everything else to taser. I gotta take a look at what taser does though. Hey Boxcar. So let's take a look here. Oh, that slows him down. Okay, so critical hit is Solar Ball. So I really need to think about what I'm doing here. Player turn. Tweak. Enemy turn. Charge tweak. Cure ailments. Wait. Okay, we really need to think about this. So, critical hit. Taser strike, isn't that one of the, I'm back, I just had to go eat dinner. Okay, so... I never really thought about it before, but when it comes to Boxcar's Junction, there really is a lot to think about how you would want this to go. Because there's a lot of different, like, strategies you can have here. All of these, like, all of the left columns, all of these can be active during the battle. You might not notice it, but they're all active if you set them to do something. For example, minigame start is minigame autoplay. So, I feel like it might be better if I just really figure out what it is that I want to do. Because Pulsar is not an easy guy to take out. I mean, I need to see what his attacks are. So, I took a look at the list of virus attacks, and it seems that Pulsar has 5 attacks that he uses. And as the guide describes it, Cosmic Sponge heals the virus by 2/5 or 2/3 of its maximum HP. This move is simple but annoying, and is the biggest reason why Tweak is amazing. Drop a cap max HP on the boss, and they can't heal anything. Used by Nigmanity, Miradmor's virus, and Pulsar, the final boss, who by default will restore a whopping 200,000 HP with it. Reverser inflicts the reverse status on you. For a short time, any attack you inflict on the virus will instead hit you. Fortunately, it only lasts a few seconds and can be cured like any other status. Pray to God that your Neon Storm and Castle don't go off during those few seconds. I think that's chance of sudden lasers or something. You can still inflict statuses on the virus as normal, used by Viren and Pulsar. Terrible Things inflicts you with poison, drain, half sleep, and slow all at once, although sleep and slow is kind of redundant. Once again, have a status cure on hand or die, used by Puppetron rarely and Pulsar commonly. Vulnera. In a game full of nasty moves, this one is by far the nastiest. Don't have Proto Wall or Invuln up? You die. If you have an auto-continue, it gets used. If you don't, you lose. Keep that wall up. Used by Pulsar. So yeah, to summarize, Pulsar is, well, he's a huge dick. Pulsar is just a huge dick. With so many nasty attacks. It's horrible. So that's why it's vital for me to really figure out what I want to set up here. I'm really grateful that if I'm interacting with a robot, the day thing doesn't, like, consume time or whatever. So I really have to figure out what I want to do. So if I get a critical hit, what is it that I want to do? I really need to, like, plan for this. If I get a critical hit, we'll go with attack, defense, and speed times 2. Combo meter. I don't really know what the combo meter does. I think the guide might talk about that. So basically, I just read up on it. When the combo meter fills up all the way, it gives you a certain effect of whatever you set it to. So So let's say I fill up the combo meter. It says it would have a chance of Solar Ball, but I think it would be better for... Ooh, this is tough. Because I do want to do the taser thing, but I don't know if I know... I don't really think I know all the details for it to actually work. So... let's say it cures ailments. If I take damage, cure ailments. Start battle, charge tweak. If I miss, let's see, if I miss, I mean, a lot of these can probably be set to the same things, but... You know what? We'll go with Taser Strike if I miss, just to make up for it. If I dodge, Charge Tweak. Player turn is Charge Tweak, enemy turn, Cure Ailments. Every 10 seconds, Charge Tweak. A lot of it's kind of nice to set Charge Tweak to a lot of these because I'm gonna need all the opportunities I can get to quickly like lower the boss's HP cap so that if he heals, he can't heal very much. Minigame hit. Cure ailments. Below 25 HP. Cure ailments. Start battle 2. So critical hit. It's really hard to think, because a lot of these work in unique ways. So, we'll go with Taser Strike to get kind of a head start. Now, so here's the thing, okay? I'm likely going to just cut to when I'm really close to finishing the boss, because I don't know. I cannot speak today. I just don't exactly know how likely or how soon or how quickly I am going to finish off the final boss. So if he has like really low health, I'll try to cut to there, because it could take God knows how long to beat him. But I feel like all this is pretty reasonable. Now, here's the thing to remember. I can also tweak myself. So, it's not just the boss, I can also tweak myself. I can also reduce his attack and his... I can also reduce the boss's attack and defense to 0. And use... and I... It's a tough call between using the rest of the hacking chips after that on speed or on myself. Because, like, if I were to use it on the clickable buttons, that would be really convenient, because then I can instantly, like, revive any of my characters. But I don't know if I would need that if I can constantly tweak the boss as I lower his health. I mean, if my healer dies, I can always revive him. And there's also Amos, which I can, you know, revive everyone, I can stop the boss from using attacks, I can attack the boss with Amos. There's like a lot of things I can do here. There's like a lot of different outcomes when it comes to trying to deal with this guy. And I just don't know what would work best. So critical hit, I double my attack speed and defense. The combo meter, it would cure ailments. If I take damage, cure ailments, because you know, if I like get hit while he has an effect cast on me, that'll instantly get rid of it. But I don't know if the cure ailment has anything to do with the status cure times 5. So that's something I gotta try to figure out. Start battle, charge tweak. If I miss, I get a taser strike on him. I don't know if I have to use the move taser strike though, but it'll definitely work. If I dodge, I charge tweak. On my turn, I get to charge tweak. On the enemy's turn, my ailments automatically cure. Minigame start and minigame autoplay. Just a reminder, the minigames basically make it so that they basically make it so if the minigames are completed, they fill up the egg values, and they give me status buffs. Every 10 seconds, charge tweak. Actually, you know what? I should go for a speed boost on the start of the battle, because I have noticed that whenever I start a battle, it usually seems like the virus gets to attack me first, and I don't think that's really fair. Below 25 HP, cure ailments. That's especially handy if I'm kind of helpless. Because I did read that if he uses sleep mode, it stuns my guys for a long time, and he can actually use sleep mode again sometime during that to make it take even longer. So if he attacks me at any point during that, he will instantly cause my ailments to vanish. So he'll kind of undo what he just did. Every 10 seconds, charge tweak. This is so that at any given point during those 10 seconds, if I get his health down low enough, there is a very, very good chance for me to cap his HP at whatever I drain it to. And I can keep gradually lowering his HP more and more and more and more until I can finally defeat him. But again, I don't know how long that'll take, because this guy does not go down easily. He is like annoyingly hard. And I know I read about the comment of someone using Taser Strike on almost everything, but I kind of want to see if I can beat him in my own way, and if I can't, I'll just resort to Taser Strike. There's also kind of the stressful detail that I only have roughly 3 days in game time before I run out of power, and I think I said this already, but if that happens, I'm just gonna react to the ending online, even if the person in the video chooses a different simulation from what I wanted. I honestly just would not care at that point. And I know that's kind of a rough thing to say, because I was like, hey, I want to choose Alphys's simulation, but I would honestly be pretty pissed at that point, because all that hard work would just be reset, and I'd have to go through the entire game again just to get to this point. So it's probably better if I just like find the ending online if I run out of power and just react to that. I mean, I already found one just in case this happens, and it doesn't have any commentary, so that'll make it easy for me to commentate. I know I'm like rambling on and on and on, but like, this boss really likes handing my ass to me, and I want to make sure I have a very, very good way of dealing with it. I just have to, so I think my problem with the virus battle is they're real-time turn-based. And what that means is, it's kind of like in FNAF World, where you don't take turns fighting each other. You just keep throwing attacks at each other until one of you goes down. That's how it was in FNAF World, that's how it is here. And it's stressful for me because it doesn't really give me a lot of time to, like, look at everything and, like, really figure out what I want to do. And it is just so fucking stressful. So I think what I could do is I could go into the battle simulator, and I could really just take a look at how the things work. The thing is, the battle simulator gives my robots the full charge to be able to use any attack they want. I don't think that the virus battle does the same thing. So, like in the dummy battle, if it allowed me to like use like a certain attack that required multiple charges, I don't think that I could do the same thing in the virus battle immediately. I could be wrong, but the battle simulator is mostly useful for just figuring out how the battle works and not what you're battling, because the target doesn't really do anything. It doesn't really do anything to prepare you for attacks. It's just kind of there. So it's more like learning the ropes of what each attack and buffing thing does. And I have gone to that simulator a couple times, just like try to really figure things out, but the thing I haven't really figured out all that much is the charge. And again, I know I'm rambling on and on, but like this kind of stuff is, real-time stuff is really stressful and takes a lot of planning. So I'm really hoping that I can finally take down this guy, because this guy is the final boss of the game. Like, the ending is just beyond defeating Pulsar. It's just within my reach, but this bastard is standing in my way. And I know some of you are probably, if you guys are watching up to this point, you're probably like, Loyal, why don't you just, you know, go find power cells whenever it turns to nighttime. The thing is, I don't know if I would be lucky enough to get more than one power cell consecutively, because I only have 3 days of power left, and once that runs out, it's game over. I would reset all the way back to day 1. All the viruses would be alive again, I would have to go through this hell all over again, and I just would not have the mental capability of going through that again. Hence the reason I said I just react to the ending online. So, yeah, this is really stressful, but kind of unrelated, but also kind of a nice thing is the Desolate room does not have a time limit, so I can take my sweet-ass time. But just because this game has a time limit, it doesn't make the game bad at all. In fact, it gives it, like, it really does give it the sense of, like, pressure that you have to do your best to save these guys before it's too late. And that's something I can really appreciate Scott for including. It even gives the nighttime phases a way for you to really strengthen up your buddies. But really trying to plan these things out, it's difficult to do that when this guy is stupid fast. You would try to like look through all the attacks and try to figure things out, and Pulsar would interrupt you with reversal or sleep mode, and you'd be like, well, okay, I guess I'm probably screwed then. I think it's Mirad and Malins that you really do not want to die. No, it's Alphys and Malins. Those two are your lifesavers, and if they die, you're pretty much dead. So it really does take a lot of thinking and planning, because all these conditionals really do take some planning and thinking. Charge tweak, I think, will be incredibly vital. Actually, you know what? We'll go with that. We will go with that. ×2 is very good. So, I'll meet you guys if I manage to, like, maybe pull this off. Just gonna throw in a full attempt real quick, just to see what happens. So, drain his HP, use the cap. That's if I can survive whatever horrible attack he throws at me. Because this can either go on for a while before I die, or he can just hand my ass on a silver platter within the first 10 seconds. That kind of stuff's happened before, and let me tell you, it ain't fun. On the bright side, though, this is inside the station, so I can just walk back into this room, wait for him to notice me, and just go straight for him, or he can just go straight for me, so I don't have to go around looking everywhere, spending 10 minutes looking for this virus. And why is it not responding? Oh, there we go. So we'll see what happens. I'll throw in a full attempt. So just lower his health. Okay. I'm gonna have to constantly make his thing go down. I didn't mean to use that, but okay. So reverser. There we go. Yeah, terrible things. Great. But you know, if you hit me... Alright. So, okay, so that's how I want to make things go. Come on! Yes! I did it! Oh my god! I was so sure I was gonna somehow fail there. Oh my god, I did it! Oh my god, I'm so relieved. Whew! Oh, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel good. Oh, that was... Oh my god, I'm lightheaded. I fucking did it. Oh my god, I was so tense. Oh god, I'm lightheaded. Whew. The virus has been purged. Thank god. We did it! The defensive programs have been eliminated. Am I recording? Yes, I am. We don't have much time. The central network is shutting down. I need to act quickly and deactivate you now. Goodbye, friend. I hope I've done the right thing. And everything's been shut down. "7 years later." Oh my god. Is my mic picking up? Yep, it is. You will never receive this message, little one. No one will ever know what took place here. No one will remember us. This message will roam the stars long after we are all gone. Oh! They've been deactivated, just like they said would happen. Maybe you are out there somewhere. I would like to think so. Man, that's kind of sad to think about. What makes an existence meaningful? What gives a life purpose? You will never know that you existed. Yeah, look at that. They've all been deactivated. They're all dead. But you did exist. Didn't we hear this, like, way before? I wanted to give your life meaning. I wanted to give your life purpose. I wanted to give you a childhood. Maybe get to experience the childhood with you. So this is Coffee talking. So Coffee's talking to the newborn. I know now that my efforts will fail. I suppose I've always known that. Yeah, they're all deactivated. But I wanted to tell you that it doesn't matter. You already had meaning, little one. You meant something to me. You gave my existence a purpose. You did exist. Your life was important, as small as it was. Man. I wanted to give you a childhood, but it was never meant to be. That's kind of sad though, but still. I can't help but hope that somehow I was successful. Only you could know. Oh, there's Coffee. Was I successful, my little one? Oh, and his little coffee pot got shattered and everything. Man! Oh my god, what an ending! Everything Coffee did was for sample 217. Oh, what's this? And there's the little embryo. Oh, look at that! Little beeps and boops making music. Look at that! Oh, wait, that's a swing set. There's the trees. That's all the little pieces of data we got. I think those are all the pieces of data we got. Hey look, butterflies, trees, flowers, the swing set. Was it... Ooh, wait, is this supposed to be like a grown-up version of the, of sample 217? Like one of the human embryos? Because that is a really nice touch. Yeah, all of them are in sleep mode because their mission was finally read as complete. Mission success. And there's a little scooter. I forgot, that's Alpha's his friend. God, what an amazing game. I always knew that Scott Cawthon had potential for games like this, and I'm so glad that I was not disappointed, because... Wait, is this supposed to be Coffee? I think that's supposed to be Coffee and the human he was protecting. That's so sweet! That's so sweet and wholesome! I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Because it's showing them with her with a boy, and I'm pretty sure that boy is meant to be Coffee. Or maybe Coffee is supposed to be the girl. Aw, that's so sweet. See, our mission in the end was successful. Now she can grow up having someone to keep her company. The Desolate Hope. This game was... Like I said, this game was absolutely incredible. Scott Cawthon, fabulous work. Like, even before you made Five Nights at Freddy's, games like this that you made, oh, that is awesome. Now, keep in mind, this is going to be uploaded after the Desolate Room. So, if there's any references in the Desolate Room to the Desolate Hope, I'm probably going to end up understanding those before I probably should have, but you know what? This was an outstanding game, especially for its time. I think this came out in 2015, actually, and I think the Desolate Room came out in 2007. Yeah, look at that. That is an insane antivirus design. That is... Oh my god. I just realized, are these supposed to be like antiviruses based on the robots? I think it is. Is that supposed to be Mirad's or someone else's? Well, whatever it is, fantastic game and amazing design. Like, I knew this kind of stuff would captivate me. You were annoying. Codename Viren. You were annoying, but you were... Like, this game... Codename Pulsar. Antivirus Protocol 06. Pulsar wasn't that bad when I knew what to do. Yep, and there's Coffee. Autonomous Service Robot. Accidentally included on an unmanned mission. Well, that mission ended up complete thanks to us. Not that anyone will ever really know. Because, like... It's so sweet that Coffee cared this much about this sample. All the other robots were making their own simulations that never really made that much sense. 284%. Only took me a little over a day. But I didn't start this yesterday, so you know. 284%. Very interesting that that's a percentage of resource that could have been included, but I especially think that I'm honestly really grateful that because I found the wrench to fix Almost, that made my life so much easier. So I think we just have to wait for the credits to fade out or something. Now, funny enough, there is actually a secret boss after you load up the game again. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's just... Oh, lights over there. I don't know what I do. It's not letting me do anything. So, I don't really have any gripes about this game. It did have its moments of annoyance, but it wasn't completely unfair. It definitely felt like a very fair and challenging game. Because, believe you me, I had a blast with this game. To think that, even before FNAF, Scott Cawthon, just an absolute master of anything involving robots. Anything. Because, what more can I say? This is Scott Cawthon's work. Of course it's bound to be incredible. Like, Chipper and Sons, The Desolate Room, The Desolate Hope, The Pilgrim's Progress. Games like that were just bound to be very successful. And the thing is, wait, so, man, I want to know, did this game actually come out in 2015? When did the Desolate Hope? Oh, it was created on April 2012 for the Windows platform and was available on the developer's website for free until the game was greenlit and released on May 5th, 2014 on the Steam platform. So, this was 2 years before Five Nights at Freddy's. Amazing. I'm kind of scared to like hit escape or anything. But maybe I have to. But honestly, we saw the ending and everything. I don't think there's anything to worry about. And no, I'm not going to fight the secret boss because, like, if you go into the battle simulator, it basically it's basically a boss called Dummy's Revenge, which is funny because he later had a boss in FNAF called Chipper's Revenge, and honestly, beating the boss doesn't really have it doesn't do anything. There's no secret ending or anything. It's basically just for bragging rights, and that boss, I've read, is insanely hard to beat. Like, I'm talking Thanos snap hard. If you were to, like, the only way you could really beat him is if you were to grind for a lot of chips and increase the health of all your robots. And trying to tweak or hack him, the secret boss, doesn't really work. But thank you all for watching this playthrough of The Desolate Hope. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want more content in the future, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell. And I will see you next time.